The Sunday Swing of Love. In a house filled with rhythm and a whole lot of heart, Mother's Day was coming to a grand finale. For Fatima, every day was a chance to share a smile that could light up the entire room. Fatima is 24 and uses a bright, sturdy wheelchair to zip around. Though she is nonverbal and has cerebral palsy, she doesn't need words to say "I love you." Her sparkling eyes and her laughter say it all. Beside her, Figaro the gray-brown tabby cat purred a soft rhythm, wondering why the house felt so buzzy with excitement. The big surprise had arrived in a giant box, a dream porch swing for Mom. Levent, Fatima's dad, wanted to build it on Saturday, but the clouds turned gray and the rain went pitter-patter against the glass. Levent sighed, looking out the window at the wet deck. Even Figaro seemed a bit mopey, sitting on the windowsill and watching the raindrops race down the pane while the swing waited patiently in its cardboard home. Sunday afternoon arrived with a burst of golden sunshine. Levent jumped into action, his blue clogs clicking on the wooden deck. Fatima sat nearby in her wheelchair, her face beaming as she watched the metal poles and soft cushions come together. She was Levent's best assistant, cheering him on with her bright, happy energy while he tightened the bolts and checked the heavy metal chains of the beautiful new swing. Figaro wasn't so sure about this new hanging contraption. He crept toward the swing, his tail twitching with curiosity as it swayed in the gentle breeze. Levent laughed as the cat sniffed the fluffy gray cushions. "It's almost ready, Figaro. It's going to be a perfect surprise for Gulson," Levent said, giving a final turn of his wrench. The swing was finally finished, standing proudly on the white porch. "Close your eyes, Gulson," Levent called out, leading Fatima's mom onto the porch. Gulson laughed, her hands covering her face, wondering what all the secrecy was about. She wore her favorite light blue shirt and glasses, her face glowing with anticipation. It was the perfect afternoon, and she could feel the love radiating from her family as they guided her toward the big reveal. "Surprise!" Levent cheered as Gulson opened her eyes. She gasped at the beautiful new swing, perfectly placed for summer afternoons. Gulson sat down and felt the gentle sway, and then she reached out to hold Fatima's hand. Fatima's smile was wider than the horizon. Even though Fatima moves and communicates differently than others, in this moment, they were all perfectly in sync, sharing the peace of the sunny porch. Just then, the doorbell rang. Mary, who was 20, and her 19-year-old brother Noah came walking up the path. They are like family and always bring extra sunshine with them. "Happy Mother's Day, Gulson," Mary cheered, holding a massive bouquet of bright flowers. Noah waved, his arms full of even more colorful blooms. The porch was quickly becoming a garden of friendship and celebration. Suddenly, a chime came from the tablet. It was Mehmet Salim, who was 14, and his 10-year-old brother Yusuf, calling all the way from Nova Scotia. Gulson was their babysitter when they were just tiny babies, and even though they live far away now, they visit often and share a very close, loving bond. "We love you, Gulson," they shouted through the screen. Fatima leaned in close to see her brothers, her eyes dancing with joy. To top off the perfect day, Levent presented a massive kebab tray, a feast fit for a queen. The delicious smell of grilled meat and spices filled the air, making everyone's mouth water. Levent brought the tray over so Fatima could see the colorful display of food. They were all gathered around, ready to share a meal and stories under the late afternoon sun, celebrating who held them all together. As the sun began to set, the porch was filled with laughter, flower petals, and the gentle creak of the new swing. Gulson leaned over to give Fatima a big squeeze. This Mother's Day was a reminder that family isn't just about the people in your house. It's about the people in your heart, no matter how they move, how they speak, or how many miles lie between them.